I have the magnetic bracket installed, and now I can simply snap on one of these facial interfaces and swap between them within seconds. Easy as that. They hold in place. So each of these facial interfaces is a different material. Well, when I say different material, these two are the same, but just different colours. So a grey and a black, but this is a breathable material. And this is a pleather material. So the idea of this is you can swap between these interfaces quickly, depending if you need something for comfort or you need something that is water repellent, if you're playing a fitness game, for instance. So that's the purpose of this. Also, we can see, which is kind of nice, there are some vents on there, so that'll help with cooling a little bit. And these are the spacers, the gaskets, and there are two of these. So if you wear glasses, depending on how far you need to push the headset away from your face, you can just stack one or two of those on there and then just put the facial interface on, which is really neat. So what I'm going to do is do a little bit of testing and just see how these work out, see how comfortable this is, and I'll be back in a moment. I didn't show you earlier, but you also get free thicker pads like these. I have already installed one, so that's installed on that one, and the thinner one is on that one. So let me just show you for contrast the difference. So the thick one and the thinner one. Now the idea of that is you have an option just for comfort, I guess. You might want the thicker one or you might want the thinner one, but they supply them depending on what type of head strap you're going to be using. So if you're using like the original sort of elastic head strap that pulls the actual headset into your face, then you'll probably want to use the thicker padding to distribute the weight better. But if you're using a head strap like this one, which balances the weight better and it's not, you know, sucking into your face, then you can get away with using the thinner, you know, less intrusive padding there. So you've got the option there, which is really good. I just love the convenience of being able to swap between these brackets, you know, so quickly, and just kind of popping it on there like that. So convenient, so much nicer than having to pull the frame out and how it sticks. You know, I'm sure you know what I mean. If you try and pull the bracket out of the headset, it just kind of is awkward. It's just an awkward thing to do. But here you just like slap it on, well, like so, and then just pop another one on, just really easy. So besides the magnets, there's a couple of little pins there, and they locate into holes on the bracket itself. So it's not going to move around, it stays in place, it's a good fit. I mean, it comes off easy enough if you want to pull it off, but it's not going to fall off in use. The other thing you kind of want to know about this is the field of view. How does it compare to the stock interface, which is the one I have here? So it does have a VR cover on it, so ignore that, but this is the stock Quest 3 interface. And it's the same, there's no improvement or reduction in field of view, so it's all fine. Also note, we do have a silicone kind of nose guard to just block out the light if you want that. The stock one doesn't have that, and the stock one doesn't have vents on the top either, where this one does. Also, you can remove the nose guard if you want to. So I have on this one. Just pops out, it's got little silicone plugs on there, and it just easily comes off or goes back in if you want to, it's up to you. But yeah, certainly an improvement over the stock one. Comfort wise, I'd say, you know, very similar. Maybe the padding on here is a little bit more premium, to be fair. Well, the padding underneath the VR cover, I will admit that. But the convenience of being able to swap between the different pads just by swapping out the bracket is so nice. It's really, really good. You know, very hygienic using this one. And if you want something where you just want comfort, then you just use one of these ones. Yeah, so yeah, it's very nice to be able to swap out. It does make a difference. You know, the quality of life, having a nice interchangeable bracket is worth having. So yeah, I like it. The Globular cluster facial interface, magnetic facial interface, a really, really good product. I would say, yeah, it's a good one. If you like the look of this, if it's going to be useful for you, I would say go for it. This is actually very well done. So yeah, nice job.